just wait for the people them forward. As usual, I'm waiting for the people to roll in. I don't know that's something to go, you see? I want to say good afternoon to you folks. Good afternoon. My name is Ragashanti. You're in tune to Ragashanti Live. We're both there. Pick up some rumpus up in this down. Chicken bar, big up yourself. Blessed Sonia, Java Mir, Antasha. What's enough respect to Sham? Sham bossy tape in the day, yeah. Sham bossy tape in the day, yeah. Caller, big up yourself. J Lovely, are you lovely? J Lovely, are you lovely? I just ask. Daniel, big up yourself, you know, a.k.a. the incomparable Milo. We rate Alex, you know. I want to say, back in the day in Jamaica, Jamaicans rate Alex over Milo. Yeah, Alex had a bigger ratings over Milo. But when it comes to Tam Fam, Milo a lead. Right, and we say family. I will love our family members and big up our family members. So right, you know, even though amongst Jamaicans, them like Alex more than Milo. When it comes to Tam Fam, we like Milo more than Alex. G-Stop. I want some respect to everybody who are members of Tam Fam TV over YouTube. You see them name in a green. What's enough respect to the item, you know? I want to support the thing, them. I want to support the something. And me can go so red. So KJ, all this. Zion, all this. Jide, all this. Yeah, that's something that, large up on yourself, man. All who say green, one Tam Fam TV, big up on themselves straight. In the meantime, it's Friday. CBS, Muma Ants, Lady BB, Sham. I want to say big respect to all of the ANC crew. Big respect to the SDC. Big respect to the PDC. Big respect to the JLP. Big respect to the PNP. Big respect to everybody who right now know I'm PP. That was kind of corny, but hey, wait. Java Mir in the building. Respect to the folks then over upon the Ragashanti page over Facebook. Jeremy and Harris, pick up yourself, you know. Jeremy and say nobody now beat him today. Donovan McLeish. Is that leash or niche? It's leash. Pick up yourself, man, straight. Ready up. waiting for the folks to forward. While we wait for the people, them juggle and come in. Down. Different rhythm I work with today. I work with some stock rhythm, some copyright-free rhythm. You know, you have to pay for your subscription to get some rhythm where you can use. Where YouTube now go cut off your thing and ban your thing. Everything costs money, you know, people. Everything costs money nowadays. Everything costs money nowadays. We're juggling with another day, you know. Good afternoon. Ragashanti, yes, let's go. It's a Friday. Yo, I want to give thanks already for me, you know, I want to name the soup where I go drink a little more. So, I big up the soup already. Before me even get the soup, I big up the soup, you know. You understand? Manish water soup where I go slap a little more and think. Now, I know I'm saying this like it may invoke look a bad mind in a summer or whatever because when I go even for drink them kind of soup, especially the ANC people them and thing or whatever. Java me know say jealousy I rile up in your right now because look more when my soup turn up. Yeah, when I go to Spring Garden restaurant and lock my soup and all these things and whatever, I know say, you know. Look a bad man I go in on the right, you know. But it's all good. One of us wish people well are foreign, all right? Griffith Walters, big up yourself. Lady BB, I see you. You understand? The people them are juggling. Let's go. You know what I say? We like to bring back a thing them to certain things, you know? Like, I could remember certain things. So they can give thanks, right, you know? We like to do that something there. So big up all who used to take leaf off a lime tree and make tea. Big up on yourself. Big up all who used to eat seasoned rice. And that was the meal. Just seasoned rice. And that was the meal. All who know about that something, big up on yourself. All who know about seasoned rice for dinner, big up on yourself. All who know about dumpling and butter. That is like, you know, a staple in a Jamaican cuisine. See the chicken box and mackerel and rice. I don't know about that something there. Dirty girl and rice. Proper ghetto food. Different name it have, you know. It was so popular. The name, we are talking about tin mackerel, though, you know, people. We are talking about tin mackerel, we're not talking about salt mackerel, all right? That's two different things. Salt mackerel was like poor people food too, but salt mackerel, you know, a little bit above tin mackerel. Tin mackerel was a cheap something, you know. Grace always a lead, but back in the day, I used to have one brand named Eve. I did have one named Delight. I don't know some of them are too young to know them something, but you did have Eve and Delight. But Grace did always a lead, you see it. And tin mackerel was a thing, you know. Lead right there amongst them something there. But tin mackerel did have a name. Tin mackerel have name Dirty Girl. And tin mackerel, why didn't give it a name? And it did name Dash Out, Splash Out, whichever one you want to call it, you know. Yeah, that's something there. Proper ghetto food, you know, chicken back. What them know about them? Hey! Big up all who used to empty a chimney a man in time. No shame now in the game. All who used to empty chimney a man in time, yeah? all who used to empty chimney a morning time because we never have no bathroom attached to the house, right? And the bathroom did outside. And when you're inside, you know, when I get up and go outside, go use the bathroom, so we used to use chimney. And even if we not go there, we not go there because we know duppy out there and duppy with box, and we want to not pee and we want to not walk, go to the bathroom, we know them something there. So you not go outside, because you're not able to duppy come take step with you and clot your box and lock up your jaw and all these things so that have a pee. All right, big up all of the bigger man who used to use PL. We don't know about that something there, PL, all right? And look where I come from. And look where I reach you now. No chimney tune thing down. Got the bathroom in the house down. Lord, and I make an answer. I make an answer. Life I live down. Life I live. Give thanks to what that we say. Give thanks. Don't get too comfortable with the thing and don't stop give thanks. You know, you understand? It's when you give thanks. It's when you're thankful and you're grateful. You don't know it, you know. Somehow don't know it. It's when you're thankful and you're grateful. And who I call you know? Somebody always a call a number directly, you know. I'm telling you, so you can't call a number directly. Well, the 929 number directly. I don't know who this. Right. So what did I say? People, this one are grateful. And one level you get thanks. So that by itself is a good thing. But you see, when you're somebody who express gratitude and whatever, by doing so, you put your mindset in a space where you're not only thankful to people, you're thankful for your little blessings and where all you get for yourself, you know. Yes, man, somehow not thank yourself enough, you know. Somehow not just busy in this world. I go hard and I get this and I get that and I get this and I get. Sometimes I don't feel just keep back and just be grateful to yourself. You're not being egomaniacal with doing that. It's not a form of selfishness or anything. You have to be grateful to yourself. Because when you're grateful to yourself and you compliment yourself and whatever, you're engaging in positive mental health, you know? You take care of your mind and all these things. You put yourself in a space where, you know, you not take certain things for granted. You just give thanks to this and that when it come at you, you know. Oh, this in the afternoon. Good afternoon. Wagwan.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Ragashanti.
Hi.
How are you?
I am doing really super good.
That's awesome. Raga, I want to tell you something the other day.
Yeah.
You know that story, that video that you showed with the hog rider.
With the hog rider? Yeah, the video I'm sure the hog rider, yeah.
Oh my God, Raga, I almost lost it.
You
I was
almost
driving on the road. I was driving on the road.
Yeah.
And when I kind of did I watched the show, listened to the show afterwards.
Yeah.
And I died laughing. And then, oh my, Raga, guess what?
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, I tried to ride a pig too.
Yes, man. And so it comes out. And so it comes out. Memories don't live like people do.
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Me and my brother.
Yeah.
My grandma rather had this a pig. It was like a red hair pig. You know, like you have the black hair and you have the white hair.
Yeah.
This pig had red hair.
Yeah, the red hair pig.
And yes, and me and my brother and I rather.
Yeah.
Tried to ride the pig.
Tried to ride the pig.
But it was nothing like Del Marine.
It was nothing like that.
Because
Nothing like Del Marine in that you were nowhere near as good as Del Marine is.
We're close.
Okay,
I don't think people allow us to go on top of him.
Yeah, Del Marine is in a class by herself, right? Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
I mean, I was cracking up so hard. And then when you call Robert too, oh my God, forget about it.
Yeah, because Robert sent me video, you know.
Yeah.
So
For real? I said Robert and I are friends.
yeah, Robert, a friend.
Robert and I are friends.
Is him send me the
Yes,
video?
like
Is him send me the
so. I
video?
called Robert. I said I called Robert the Monday. I said, Robert, you wicked? And he said, what did I do? And I said, what?
Yeah. I Robert sent me a video, man.
Oh my God!
It's an
Oh my
instant
God! It was
classic.
just too
So
funny.
when you saw that video, right away you remember when you and your brother used to want to
Yes,
try for ride the pig,
yes,
you know. Oh my
yes,
days,
yes.
oh my
But
days.
I have to say, Delmarine is in a complete different category. As
Yes,
I was a kid, that's my excuse. I was a
right.
kid. I was
You're a
probably
kid,
like
right?
6, 7 years old.
6, 7 years.
She's a grown person, and
Grown
she's
woman and still I do them something and whatever this and but it's a
yeah.
favorite pastime. It brings back memory, keeps her grounded. You know, so anytime she goes back to Jamaica, she, indulge in those early childhood activities and so forth. So that's where
I
she's coming
see.
from, and so forth. But
Is there a place? Is there a place in Jamaica that she actually goes to?
yes, it's where she was raised and where apparently other kids up there do this, but
The same thing. Okay,
yes,
so they have a whole thing going on up there.
right. And the boys are pretty good, but apparently amongst the girls, Delmarine was the best. It's a place called Constitution Hill. I don't know if you know where it is.
I've heard of the name.
Yes, it's up
I
in
wonder
like the
if
St.
you could
Andrew
bring a couple
Hills.
of pigs to the picnic.
To the
What do you
what?
think?
To the what?
You think you could bring a couple of pigs to the picnic?
Oh, you mean to the Tam Farm Sports Day on June 29th?
Yeah.
Well, somebody brought it up, but logistics prevents us from doing so, and so we.
It's only a pity.
Yeah. There's some animal rights issues here.
Maybe she and I could go at it. Maybe I would actually get,
But what do you mean?
I can challenge her.
You and Delmarine would go like a hog run. Yeah. You and Delmarine in a hog riding race and thing. That would be a sight to behold. Yes. But
oh my goodness.
perhaps at some point in the future, when Tampa when we make a Jamaica trip, we can arrange that. All right.
Okay. All right, brother.
All right, darling.
My.
And
that
thank you
was
for
so
being
funny.
such
You take care now. Have a great rest of this beautiful Friday afternoon.
No, man, thank you for being such a wonderful sport and jiggy up the thing. This is like the perfect first call for a Friday evening. I love it, all right?
Absolutely. No problem. Take it easy.
Yeah, man. Blessings and respect, man.
All
Well,
right.
Papa. Okay.
Bye-bye.
The lady says, when she watched the show, when I played that video sent to me by one Robert Blackwood with Delmarine riding that massive pig. So much at ease on top of that pig was Delmarine. Effortlessly guiding that pig, even though the pig was running rapidly fast in a way that would have intimidated others, but not Delmarine when she's on that pig. Porky, you understand? And the way she dismounted off the pig, you could see that is not a one-off thing right there. That's a veteran right there. She's been doing this all her life. From the days, her little days as a little chipmunk in Constitution Hill. I'm telling you, man, you see, when you're a lawyer in the United States of America, from the minute you go to law school, it's just drum in your head this whole thing about what is constitutional and what is not. It's like an American thing, right? Other countries, they have the Constitution or the Manifesto or whatever they want to call it. But here, it just comes up a lot. What are you doing? Is that constitutional? Why are you searching the man? It's not constitutional. You people use the term constitutional. So when I have to say Constitution Hill, it's just instinctively the word constitutional is coming up, but it's not Constitutional Hill. It's Constitution Hill. That's where, the advent of kids riding pigs is a big deal, and of which Delmarine was the best amongst the girls and back in her day. Again, it's Constitution Hill, and it's in the hills of St. Andrew, and it's if you know where the University of the West Indies, if you know where Augustown is, if you know where Ellisa Flats is, if you're at Ellisa Flats and you look on the hill up from Ellisa Flats, you're looking at Constitution Hill. But really, you can't get there from down there, but the more common way is to go around, Garden Town, Irish, and then place there and come around this, whatever. And, they're into pigs. And the pigs that they used to ride there is the one with the little tusks. And them, so, yeah, we have a whole bunch of them. We have a lot of them in Jamaica and whatever. But those are the type of pigs that they used to ride. And Delmarie said she wasn't even afraid of the tusks and what. If anything, the pigs were afraid of her, okay? But that's the only time Delmarine was tough. And I guess some sort of counterbalancing of that, led to her being a little stushy right now and thing like that. And we're thankful she's a little stushy because when she come to sports day, she's going to be destroyed, annihilated, and like battered and abused in the races and thing. And she's going to come dead last for the ANC. We're going to make sure that because we're going to make sure so people like Sham just whoop our butt properly and whatever. But so that was the only time that Delmarine was formidable in some way, in her hog riding days. But big up yourself, Delmarine. Look at you now. Folks, we're getting down into evening now. Our evening we are get down in and now down. People, let me just kick it off with one quick thing before we jog along and take some phone call and all these things and whatever. And people, it has long been the case that human beings, we think we experience premonitions, and very often, like something will happen, and we think, and we say things like, so my mind did I tell me say, or my mind I tell me say whatever, so I should I do so, or I shouldn't do so, or whatever. We'll go through all of that, right? And some people even say it's God talking to them when they experience these types of, premonitions or these type of signs, And that is, you're functioning in a supernatural space, in a metaphysical space, in a space that is present, but it is outside of the literal and the physical and the observable. It's spiritual. It's there, and you're feeling it, and you're experiencing it, and you're identifying it, and you're labeling it, but you can't see it, you can't measure it, or so, you can't, approach it empirically. It's a thing, and people describe it in different ways. And when we experience these things, we either say like, that we should follow it or we shouldn't follow it. But in truth, there is a nexus between our imagination and something actually happening. But we're not really understanding it. So sometimes we in the imagination space a lot when something is really happening, but we don't really notice what is happening. That is a kind of the vague theory of what I'm saying. Let me give you an example. I know this case, this young man, he was being filed for in Jamaica and was supposed to travel in less than 2 weeks. And there was this thing where back in the day with Jamaica, if you go foreign, right? It's a big deal back in the day when you get to and you go foreign and somebody filed for you, and after years you go get foreign. Big deal. And some of the things that used to happen with that is like, if you get through and you go foreign and you know say you go so and so, your parents or friend will tell you, don't eat from nobody, right? Nobody go up on the road too much, right? You know, cause Satan trying, you know, or people would do you something. Don't tell nobody say you go foreign. People will poison you. People will send people for do this and that to you and make you can't go. And what that was a big thing in Jamaica. Big something. It's like, don't tell nobody, you know. Don't tell nobody, just wait till you reach up there, then you send back a couple of messages and say, you know, some reach or whatever, and wait, this and that. Because there's this thing, like, if, you know, you go foreign, like, stuff will happen. So things will happen and people would interpret them like they're signs, like, be careful, you know? And so I know this young man, he was supposed to, him take it by everything, but him mother and him people are telling him, say, don't go up on the road, you know, don't do nothing, just stay here, you know, type of thing or whatever. And then one of him good friend, him church friend, invite him out to a church event. It was young people, something, one of them type of youth fellowship thing then. And him say, him a go. But him said to him mother, say, him no feel like go. You know. So his mother said, don't go. Him said, I no feel like go, you know, but, you know, a church something, you know. And his mother said, don't go. And a friend come call him. And him, you know, him go beard and put on clothes and go. And his mother said, but my thing say you never go. And him said to his mother, you know, so I no feel like go, but said a friend named Paul, but him said, Paul, go and I just done a church, you know. And the mother said, if you don't feel like go follow your spirit, no man, just follow your spirit and don't go. And him said, no, a church, you know. And him go church. When him a come home, drive by a go and man a shoot for other people and shoot him and him friend and him dead. Dead. And of course, it became a big deal with his mother and everybody attack. And I say, him himself, I say him no feel like go. Him no feel like go. So the conclusion was he somehow, the spirit, you know, that same metaphysical spaces, some energies and whatever did communicate to him to say, don't go, something bad I go happen to you if you go. And him never follow him mind or follow what the spirit that said to him or follow the signs around him. And him go. And dead. Now, the logical mind hearing that is going to say, nonsense, foolishness. You can't read the future. You don't know what will happen in the future. And so it is that the word coincidence is used a lot by people who are grounded in logic and who would say to you, they don't believe in superstitious stuff. So they will say, it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence that him never feel for go, but then him go, even though him not feel for go, and then end up being shot and killed by people who never did even shoot after him, or other people never shoot for whatever. They say him never feel nothing. There is no connection between what him did feel and what happened to him, right? The people who are logic, who are grounded in logic, they would say, no, that is nonsense. That is superstition, they would say. Yet we are faced with the reality that there were many things throughout history. There were many things that people in different cultures, different societies used to say, and people said that is superstition, only for it to be proven to be true later. The thing that they were saying is superstition because there's no way to prove it, there's no way to measure it, there's no way to, to scientifically investigate it, to verify, to establish its veracity in terms of what you're alleging. and whatever between the relationship between whatever variables there are, there's no way to prove it. And if there's no way to prove it and whatever, it's impossible. It's superstition. But then when they prove it later on, they must say, oh, it's true. The problem with that is, once you prove it and it's true, it don't mean that it just became true. Obviously, it was true all along. You couldn't prove that it was true with the methods at your disposal. But it was true all along, obviously. And now that you figure out how to prove it's true, you can measure the other ones before, and then, you say, boom, bam, 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 bim. Again, the example I like to use, Haitians have always said that they could zombify people, right? They have always said that. I want to hear me use this example because it's the most poignant example I know to illustrate it, particularly given that it's from the Caribbean. Haitians have always said that they could turn somebody in a living dead, that they could render a body into a state where, based on the methods at your disposal and the lifelessness of the body, and when you check the pulse and whatever and all these things, this person is like, okay, the person is dead. The person is dead. No heartbeat, no pulse, no this. The person is dead and the person now move. So the person dead. But Haitians have always said that they could do that, And people have always said it's superstition. Not no gossip. Superstition. And they've always blasted the Haitians. For years and years and years and blasted the Haitians. Till one time now, one of them little man they would then call, well, we would have called Wobia, man. So, all right, come make we tell you, I show you what we do. And carry them in and show them some mix up, including this amazing way they're still able to do it, to extract a unique chemical from the fish where we in a Jamaican call soursop fish. You have this fish that can swell up and it have a whole heap of spikes. I think they call it blowfish or whatever otherwise. We call it soursop fish because it look like soursop when it swell up. So they're able to extract a particular chemical from that particular fish, a unique chemical that is only in that fish. How them come up with them something? Only God he knows. And mix it up with some other sitting. And when they put that in a human body in whatever dose or whatever they do, that human body can shut down where the person is lifeless, catatonic. And if you check them heart rate and them pulse and whatever, you're not getting anything. What they found out is that the heart rate and the pulse still there, but it is so minuscule, so diminished, so low, it wasn't detectable to the usual means of identifying, when people do the pulse thing and whatever, you just can't feel anything at all. How them figure out that, I don't know. So the person can be alive. But based on them ingesting this particular mixture, that they were using there and whatever, the means that we have to determine if someone is alive in the field or whatever, those means cannot detect the diminished state of the pulse or the heartbeat or whatever it is, but so you render the person dead. So I don't mean to laugh about it, but just think about how many people buried alive with that. There's something there, And what's the point here? Oh, the man revealed it. Oh, it's true. Oh, you can render somebody in a state where they're motionless and no signs of life is inside of them, but they're still alive, and it's a state that they choose to call zombification. Oh, it can happen. which means it has been happening, which means all those times when you were saying that it was superstitious, it wasn't. But it can't be that just because you know the man revealed the secret to you, or you know with your Western science, you're not able to use the methodologies from Western science to verify that this thing happened. It can't be that, oh, it just started happening because you just have verified. Clearly it was happening before. Right? Yes, see, Charm is so Charm posted, and for those of you who know, remember Charm is Haitian and Jamaican and Bahamian, right? But Charm said they use the grated pucker fish to blow into the human face and turn them into zombies, meaning they bury the person and then they think they can. Yeah, there's and of course some of it is going to be fantastic in the sense that it's not true, but I'm saying that there is some degree of truth to it. And what am I getting at? Again, remember, there's a lot we know now to be true that in the past we said it was superstitious, which logically follows that there is a lot we're now saying is superstitious that in the future we will know to be true. That sequence, that process has been constant throughout, humanity. We have been able to verify stuff that we considered superstitious before. Hence the difficulty then in being able to separate something superstitious from something that is not superstitious. So when somebody say, yeah, follow your mind, man, follow your spirit, or God attack to you, or whatever, you have to be careful or you're quick to say, oh, nothing no go so. Who knows what the future is going to reveal? But some things are superstitious for real. So with this thing, I know, and accompanying that now, is another reality of humanity where success has always favored those who don't give up, those who are determined, those who fight, those who are goal-directed, and they never stop moving towards that goal. Proven. Proven. The people who have made the greatest accomplishments are those type of people. The unrelenting, go-getter, hard-pushing, not giving up type of people. No care what sign come, them a press on. But here's a challenge. How do you acknowledge that? That, if you want to accomplish a goal, no care what sign you say, keep going for that goal, don't stop. How do you distinguish the value of that with the other value that there is something going on where you can see some signs of some things that somehow, like science is probably not able to explain it, but there is something going on there with something where you see some signs or something sending a message to you. Let this thing go. Do not work towards it. Don't kill off yourself to reach that thing. Don't go. Some messages being communicated to you in a seemingly non-scientific way that is saying to you, let it go. Don't go. But in your mind, you're like, nah. And for those of you I mentioned before, this is an epistemological issue. You can look up that. That is not something I do on the show that much, but you can check it out yourself. Epistemology. It can be a little bit difficult to understand if you're not familiar with those type of academic type of thing. But basically, it's how you know you know. I like to simplify things. So it's how you know you know. And anything we know, it has to come from a particular source. That remember, is the first syllable in the word knowledge. They're pronounced differently and thing, but it's the same thing, right? So know, K-N-O-W, is to be aware of something, right? And that is the first syllable in knowledge. So when you know something, you have knowledge of that thing, right? But the process of knowing is such that that knowledge must have a source. Anything you know, it has to come from somewhere. It must come from somewhere, right? Hence the study of epistemology, which is extremely complicated and crazy and whatever. But that's an academic enterprise that it's not the subject of today's show. But so you have two ways of knowing, basically, two epistemology. One, that says there's value in being goal-directed, not giving up. And if you say you're going to do something, go. And if things are happening that seem to block you from doing, push them aside and push through and go through. There's value for that. Right? In fact, people testify about it all the time, that I was going to give up, and da-da-da-da, and this and that did happen to me, but I pressed through. And people, people that testify in the church and say, yes, sister, yes, brother John, and I pressed through, and me never give up, and so happened. And I broke my foot, and the car did broke down. And I said, no, I go see me. So we celebrate that. People seeing signs that seem to suggest that they're going to stop them from achieving their objective, and then press on and then keep going. And there's value in that. We know that. But we also know that there is another side where, people follow their mind, however you want to label it. You follow God, or you listen to what your mother say, or you follow your spirit, or the universe. Did I tell you, say, don't go do it, and you still go do it, and look what happened to you now. Yeah, there is that other side too, and we have so many instances of those two. So it puts us in a position where we have to ask, so you make a distinction there, you distinguish which is which. Is there any way of knowing? Or probably there is nothing there to know. It's just choices, and we can't read the future, and there is a randomization of living that it's unavoidable, right? When that squirrel woke up the morning, he never knows, so when him across the street a car go kill him or whatever. You can't, when somebody was driving and a drunk driving car, they're following the speed limit, everything and whatever it is, and some guy who choose to go drink and drunk come over and kill them and whatever, this and that. They didn't do anything wrong. Somebody else made a really awful choice and come over, and then led to their demise and whatever. Perhaps that is it. That is just life. Things happen. You just have to adjust as best you can after they happen. Who knows? Probably there's nothing about the universe over here, and there, probably there's nothing there, or probably there is. But sometimes some things happen that make you just be like, damn, seriously? Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm not believing a superstition and all them something there, but Jano, that thing I make me a pray, the thing I did. Jano. People, watch this.
On January 5th, 2024, Alaskan Airlines, which was traveling from Portland to California, with 171 passengers on board. While it was about halfway the cruising altitude, an entire portion of the aircraft, which included 2 passenger seats, blew out, mid-flight. And as fate had it, those 2 seats were unoccupied, and all 171 passengers were saved, including crew members. When the 2 passengers who missed their flight were interviewed, they both confirmed that they accidentally missed their flight, and they were so upset before this incident took place. So this brings us to a very interesting concept called burnt toast theory. So it basically explains, if you burn your toast in the morning, the extra time that you took to make another toast would have either saved you from a brutal accident, or it would have just given you enough time to meet that special someone that you might end up spending the rest of your life. Remember, every time you feel that you are facing a failure, trust the process. You either being protected or you are propelled towards that as something better for you.
Stop right there. So. You all know about this flight. Well, most of you do, right? I mean, it was all over. It was all over. Everybody that was on that flight lived. Right? It wasn't a transatlantic flight, for example, thank God, meaning it wasn't going over the Atlantic Ocean. So it wasn't going to 34,000 feet and all them something there, It was going from Portland, Oregon, and it was going down to California. So it's on the West Coast, So it was like from, Oregon borders California, right? So you have California, Oregon, and Washington. So it was just leaving Oregon and probably going down to San Diego or LA or whatever, okay? So this flight, I got through, and for those of you in plane, you know about decompression and the air and all them something there. The door fly off, and which part the door fly off at the side of the plane? 2 seat there. And the 2 seat fly out of the plane, tear off with the door. But just them 2 seat they fly out. Nobody else seat no fly out. Just them 2 seat they fly out. Anybody who did in a them 2 seat they dead. Dead. Just them 2 seat there. Dead. Anybody who did go in a them 2 seat there would have dead. I know that the entire plane is only them 2 seat that come on. The 2 seat were empty. The 2 seat were empty with 2 passenger miss. 2 passengers who don't know each other. But them miss them flight, and out of the entire plane of almost 200 people, the 2 people who missed them flight, who missed the flight, did I go sit down beside one another. And which part them did I go sit down beside one another? At them 2 seat, they fly out of the plane and go. Where them would have dead. And when they missed them flight, them said them did vex. Them did vex, kind of. I said, gentlemen, if you get the flight or whatever, this and that and whatever, yeah. Vex, and them never make a flight. People, I wonder if we're not pre the gravity of the thing. Almost 200 people in the plane. Well, 170 yard. 2 passengers missed the flight. 2 passengers who don't know each other missed the flight. And the personal logic would say, oh, it's a coincidence that the 2 passengers who missed them flight would have sat beside each other. That's what the logic person would have said. So the logic person said, oh, that's a coincidence. The logic person would also say, oh, it's also a coincidence that these 2 passengers who don't know each other, who would have been sitting beside each other, oh, it's another coincidence that a them seat fly out of the plane. So the logic person is engaged with saying, oh, this is a coincidence, because I saw them are going to explain it. While people on the other side are going to say, why are them 2 passengers miss them flight. Why are them experience things what cause them to miss them flight, you know? And you can't tell some of them people if that are some protection did I reach them, that on a God did I protect them and thing, you know? Which, you know, for a logic person like me, say, okay, but if you say God protect them, planes do crash and people do die. So, and you're going to say God save them, you have to say then a God load the other people and for dead. Right? Somebody like me, you know, who is a thinker and whatever with them, that me I say. So, where's the logic? But I'm just saying, just by itself, though, it you know, you can see how people would see that and be like, damn, you know? But the reason I am bringing it up is that, again, you know, that I have sometimes when I'm lecturing or when I'm talking or whatever, I have disparate parts, but they're not really disparate, they're connected. Remember now, I did say it has been proven that things we used to say were suspicious, proven to be true, and things. On other talks, I've identified stuff that we can't explain, but that we know they're happening. But science can't explain it. I've explained a bunch of those. Which means then that if 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 500 years ago, there were things that we did not understand that now we do, then it logically means then 100 years from now, 200 years from now, 500 years from now, there will be things that we know that we don't know now. Is there some validity to the notion that there are times when we're going in a direction and for whatever reason, stuff we don't know yet, that people struggle to explain in different ways? Do you think that there is some truth to that there sometimes some people say the universe, some people say it's God, some people say, I'm a mother, protect me. Some people say, no, I have a connection with these things. You know, people come up with all kind of things, but is there some truth to it that there are times, based on what energies we're functioning in, because everything is connected to everything, you know. Everything is connected to everything. The whole world is one ecosystem, and you'd be surprised how, you know, sometimes in some of these economic models, or for example, they will explain to you how a swarm of locusts who destroy a harvest of corn, and the destruction of that harvest of corn led to economic hardship amongst people in a certain community, and that economic hardship prevented, you know, somebody from pursuing or people from pursuing something that they were doing, and in not doing it, it led somebody else to make a choice. And the idea is that there's this chain reaction of things going on that you think they're not connected, but they are, right? So yeah, people make these sophisticated analyses and they come up with all these models and whatever, but everything is connected to everything. So is there truth to the notion that there are times when we're flowing, that we're not able to explain it yet, but there are times when you're flowing and you're seeing signs of certain things, like there's a pattern, of, like signs of certain things, like sending a message to you, and that you need to be attuned to those signs and those things that come at you, and then to be able to listen to them, not listen with your ears, you know, but listen with your body and your mind, and I don't want to use any new age terms, but you know, you're functioning in a state of awareness where things are happening to you, where somebody's saying something and it, and then it sound away, and then somebody else says something, and three people who are related that say a similar thing, and them don't know one another, but you are pick up the pattern, or something happen around you, some different thing happen around you, where you're like, no. Is there truth to that those things happen, and we need to listen to them, because listening to them, in some way, you'd be protected, or you can prevent certain harm that is going to befall you, or something like that. Is there something going on there, or is it just superstitious? I don't know. But this thing here with this Alaska Airlines thing, it's one of them things that make you go, you know what I'm saying? Remember that song, The Things That Make You Go, Yeah, it's one of them things that you're just like, seriously? The two people who missed the flight, it's just a coincidence that they were to sit beside each other. It's a coincidence that it's for them two seat alone tear out of the plane and them would have dead. It's a coincidence that them two people, things happen to them what caused them to miss the flight. So we're like three coincidences already, and then so it kind of raises a question. If the nature of a coincidence is that it's supposed to be such a rarity that it happened once. It's just a coincidence. It's a weird thing. Every now and then we have a weird coincidence. How do you explain, though, one coincidence, two coincidences, three coincidences, or even more, three coincidences, or even more, relating to one event that led to the prevention of those specific two people not dying because of this supposed series of coincidences? They didn't get on the plane and them end up alive. Like, things happen only to them will result in them missing them flight. How you explain that? These are some of the stuff, like I ruminate on, and have fun doing so, but you have to kind of, it's one of them things you think about and you can come up with an explanation for it on either side. But the truth is, we don't really know yet. And like I said, it could be superstitious. It could just be a string of coincidences, and that's it. If you're from the logic school. But again, as I've said before, you have people from the logic school who have always said, not no go so with this or not no go so with that. Only to find say something go so later on. Which put them in a position to say, oh, well, something did go so before when me did I say nothing no go so. That has come up on many occasions. Wait, I'm soon go to the phone. Let me just say some. One person said, I trust the process. Our new SUV with only 90 miles had battery malfunction and shut off on us minutes before we hit the parkway. We weren't meant to be on the parkway at that time. Okay. Mm-hmm. Later, we learned that there was a 6-car accident right around the time we were leaving. I believe that everything under the sun is always by design. that okay, mango dip on a different level. This. Yes, Pastor Raga, your sister did always dip on the right track. What? Depositing the positive message that you'll soon have the biggest church spread across the land. Colin, stop it. Here we go again. People are saying low. Jason I said low. Then Sham said, not on my end. I'm not low. Probably someone I need to check on the phone and thing. All right, I'll make sure, yeah, because it might be that someone on the phone handle volume different, okay? Might be. All right. Maxine Palmer. I believe spiritually the elements and nature are all connected. I also believe that our African full parents had something right until it was turned upside down and made to believe it was evil, okay? Okay. People, again, I am a student of logic, but I have always told you guys that I appreciate what I learned in formal education, but I will never turn my back on stuff that I also learned that do not fall within the boundaries of formal education, because I've seen a lot happen over that side too, that formal education, methods in formal education cannot explain them, but them happen, right? And you have to be careful, when you're over method in formal education, that you don't start dismissing those things and saying them are foolishness, they're superstition, because you, in dismissing them, you would turn your mind off from whatever it is you could learn there. In dismissing those things, you might miss signs. Whatever the reasons for the signs, however you want to explain it, but there appears to be some credibility to this notion that has been advanced by Asian cultures, ancient and traditional Asian cultures, particularly the Chinese, the Indian, the Japanese, and so forth, Korean, by the original native peoples of this land, the United States, right? They too had this whole cosmological approach to things where everything is connected and everything is of value and everything, that connection is continually emanating, what energies or stuff that you could say, if you understand it, you could, in understanding it, you'll have a better sense of what's going on in the space. I see that in ways that are not necessarily like, oh, I prevented my death, right? You talk to a fisherman, right? I was talking to a fisherman at the border between St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. And when I hear that fisherman attack, and he must say something like, the water flap, the water, he use a term. So when you get down tonight, the water, the waves, them not strong, right? But the water bounce a certain way. And he must say like, and he must talk, and he must say, yo, you see the water flap, like it a flap. Like if I say, may I make up something? Like if I say, you see the water flap to the right, and you know, the water flap, whatever. And the wind I catch it from so, you know. And you can't tell it kind of lukewarm, you know. And him say something about the water lukewarm. And then him say like, the fish now go over, may I make up something? Like him I say, the fish now go over Rocky Point tonight, you know. The only way you could have get fish is unless you go Pedro Point, you know, because the water, and you see it lukewarm and thing, and the wind and he's in this space where I have no clue what he's talking about. None. None. I am the ignorant student there, and he's the expert. But that expert, he's in tune to something going on with the wind. Oh, and he mentioned the moon too. Cause him say you see the moon on quarter moon and thing and that, and y'all know that moon thing is deep too, you know. That moon thing is deep with all women's menstrual cycle. That moon something there. But him say something about him process the moon, the wind, the water, the temperature of the water, how the water flap and this and that and whatever, and in being in tune with all of that as a fisherman, him know. Say, boy, and fish now go so and so to now, and the only way you get fish is at a certain point and whatever. Nobody go over some kind of fish and whatever. That is somebody functioning, you know, with an interconnectedness there, you know. That is somebody that is not divorced from what is going on. And it's so bright that it's like, okay, when I look on none of them things and whatever, this and that or whatever, because you're bright and you have knowledge and you know, you're a scientist or whatever. No, he has this kind of organic connection with stuff that's going on that you would have said, oh, he's getting the messages, right? That is just one way of saying it. But in truth is, he's in tune. And in order to be in tune with all of that, he has to allow himself to be in tune with it. He has to believe it. So when he's saying those things, he's past the stage where, oh, I'm going to choose to believe it. He's already in it. He's already functioning in it, been functioning in it for years and years and years and years and decades. So he's a part of that complex. He's a part of that ecosystem. So in being a part of it, he can feel it. He can feel shifting energies. Him can feel when the energy shift and, you know, and know, say, boy, oh, you know, so the wind go so and so, the water go so and so, the moon go so and so, and the fish them go so and so, and whatever. Because he's already in it. So in past that stage where, oh, I'm going to make a choice to be in it, right? He might live it. That's his life. But for many of us, you know, we have been exposed to certain things where make we, you know, look on some things and say them a foolishness or that is not the thing we're supposed to look on and whatever. And who knows, you know, without the connection there, certain things may happen around way, where if we did pay attention to them, we could understand them in a certain way. If we did allow ourselves to embrace them and to receive those energies and those messages, you know, if we allow ourselves to do that, then probably we would be able, whatever you say, you sense it or you whatever you want, or you want to explain it, but you'd be part of that vocabulary where you're not separate from it, but you're in it. So that when the message comes, you receive it. And then you can receive it and then know, say, you know, ratted, me did I go left, you know, but this thing is preventing me from going left. I'm not going to force it. So on one level, you appreciate and understand the value of being goal-directed and working towards that goal and to kick away obstacles and to fight through certain things. You know that. But you also have that skill set to say, so if you know, say, yeah, study if you're going to be so and so and whatever, and this and that and whatever, and the computer crash, you're not going to say, assign, I'm not to finish the exam. No. The computer crash. Damn. The man who wrote Moby Dick, remember them days of them never have word processor and whatever, lost the first the manuscript when he carried for go get it published or something like so. Lost it. And had to write it over, the whole thing over. Him never said losing it is a sign. He had to write it over. And in writing it over, he wrote it in a different way and it became an eternal classic. So he persevered. Him never make certain things stop him and say, oh, I signed that for stop. So we have to figure out how to acknowledge that part there and don't make certain things stop with. And at the same time, the phrase now is trust the process. And at the same time, at other times, if you get some message and them are coming in patterns and them are coming in a kind of supernatural way, them are coming in a kind of powerful spiritual way that lends themselves to the label of being superstitious, that there could be stuff over there that you could accurately label as superstitious, but they're not really superstitious, but there could be messages, because you're so interconnected in whatever system that you're functioning in that, like you say, you get a vibe and you say, boom, or something happen or prevent you from doing something and you just say, yeah, hear me? I think you prevent me from go so, Let me just easy, I try that. Y'all know I was supposed to go, y'all know that when I was going to Kenya, right? When I was going to Kenya, I was supposed to I was going to do like 4 or 5 days in Kenya and 4 or 5 days in South Africa. And when them I do the background thing, them I say, your middle name no matter, I want to know about that. I want them. Boom. Me no go up on the plane. End up, them sort out that. The background thing, me send in what me for send and show them say, me really name Ragashanti for real. What you see in the passport and blah, 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 blah. And then me end up, and then something said, don't go South Africa. Just go Kenya. So when I go back, I don't know people, like a spirit that said, don't go South Africa. Does it mean that something would have happened to me in South Africa? Probably not, right? Me just I tell on say, after that thing that prevent me from go Kenya and South Africa, and when it start out now, I mean I book back my thing now for go back to Kenya and South Africa, it's like a spirit said to me, those are the terms we use, right? A spirit said to me, but me get a feeling for say, don't go South Africa yet. Me go South Africa, but at that time, something said, don't go South Africa. So, I'm just, I'm not go South Africa, I just go Kenya. I'm going to go Kenya. And see, again, now, I did for go Ghana. And it's the same issue, but in a different way, right? I already had my Ghanaian visa, but my Ghanaian visa had the old middle name, and it never matched the one in I passed. And this anal retentive woman, I may try to push her, and this woman I tell my plane, say, well, we know it's you, but it don't match. But I'm saying, is it the thing is that, you're trying to prevent the wrong person from going. And she's like, yeah, but I'm saying, and you're telling me that I'm the right person between when you look on these documents. And she's like, yes. And I said, then if you know I'm the right person, why you not make me go on? And she's like, no. It have a match. It still have a match. Even though me knows it. And then we're at it. And then she'll call and check and this and that. The woman call and check, if, we're able going and what. And when she check, I don't know who to talk to. The person tell her, say, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, if so and so him can go and whatever. And then when me say to her, I say, no, but you make me there wait, right? Because you say you have a call and whatever, but is it that you already met the DJ and say, me nah go? She said, yeah, the DJ make say you nah go. So I said, but you tell me to wait while you make these calls and whatever. And she's like, yeah, I did that, didn't I? And I'm like, yeah, so why you make me wait while you make these calls for if you already decide to nah go up on the plane? And she's like, yeah, why did I make you do that? And then I'm getting so pissed off or whatever. And then after a while, I'm like, all right, I'm just not going to Ghana on Qatar Airlines. People say Qatar Airlines. Because the whole thing planned out was to go to Qatar. I had like a 20-hour layover, and the plan was for me to go out into Qatar. That is what I planned to do, to go out into Qatar. I made it out pay extra for use one of them lounge, so catch a nap and thing or whatever, So I pay extra for use a lounge go, and extra for use a lounge come back, and I return. And I think about all the money there, because I said, no, the money they're not refundable. And you can't get caught up in that thing the way you're like, no, but I don't want to lose my money or whatever. When you get all these things that come at you if you say, don't go. So I process it now, and I say, the reason why I share this with you, because even in my space, I try to figure out them things as much as. So I process it now, and I say, all right, remember the distinction I tell you, there is some credibility in fighting towards an objective, and the care what coming at your way, you kick it over and go through and whatever. You just keep fighting, persuade the person, don't give up, whatever. And then there's another thing where all these things that happen where just kind of turn you back from a certain objective and thing and whatever, So me that I say, me need to get over for Ghana. There's some things I have to do in Ghana for the September trip where I go do. And there's some things I have to do, I want to say to the participant until I confirm certain things. So I say, I need to get there. I need to get there. But do I really need to get there right now? Is it going to be that bad if I don't go there? Fine. It would be inconvenience and thing. And in getting there, do I really need to go out into Qatar? A place you've never been, which I've gone to places I've never been, but and after a while, I just quiet, And I just say, all right, I'm now go on Qatar Airways, right? I'm now going to go out in a Qatar. Let it go. Let it go. I'm going to sort out the visa. Easy thing. You send in the document, whatever, you're going to get your visa, whatever. And you get you get the one with the Ragashanti middle name on it, and you book back a ticket. Now, I book back a ticket, but I'm not going on Qatar Airlines. I'm going on, Portugal Airlines, right? And I'm going to have a long layover. And it's going to be in Portugal. Now, if something incredible was supposed to happen to me in Portugal, that would just seal it up. Nobody couldn't tell me, say, I got a chat to me, right? If I go to Portugal now, and whatever, and then something incredible going to happen to me in Portugal, and I'm just like, damn! If it go through Qatar, I would have come and say Portugal for have that nice something happen to me in Portugal or whatever you see it. If something, that will just confirm it right there. But anyway, but like I was saying, I do that now. I there's some things I'll force. And there's some things when it seems like a confluence of events are conspiring to prevent me from going towards a certain direction that I was going. I listen to those things now. Worse when I am caught up in a thing like, me need for do it now, me need for do it now, me need for do it now. And then on even a little reflection, I realize, no, you don't really need to do it now. Think about it. You're making a big deal of you really don't need to do this now. Yeah, you're going to suffer some inconvenience. Yeah, you're going to lose some money or some whatever. Yeah, from that cutoff flight, I end up losing about $1,800 total, everything. You know, the extra thing. Them have this thing, you know, the penalty, you know, even though my seminar got them only give me about quarter of the fare, all kind of foolishness. And the type of ticket when I did buy, all kind of something, whatever. But I end up losing money then. But you can't get caught up with something like that, you know, and I focus on the money, you know, and I ignore all these energies that communicate to you, say, don't go, don't go, don't go. So, is it proven? No. Is it definitive? No. Is it clear? Nope. But do I feel more comfortable, say, me listen to the surroundings that communicate to me and say, leave it, let it go. You don't have to go. Yeah, me feel more comfortable. And that being said, I can't tell you how many times, people, how many times in life where I've been in situation where the same something there. Again, I'm Jamaican, so I say it in Jamaican where I say, yo, you know, my mind did that tell me some enough. I can't tell you how many times I never follow my mind and get in a trouble. Like some of them, some close call, you know? Some of them, some close call, you know? And then other times when I follow my mind, things work out. And sometimes some things that happen, you know, but, you know, some things reveal what make you say, John, no, you know? Yeah. What say you? What you have to say about that media? What you have to say about that media? Give me a call and I'll make me hear one I say. What say you? People, all right, you see the number there, right? If you're in the United States or Canada, the number is 585-596-0606. 585-596-0606. Right, Bernadine, Final Destination, doing them something that, well, one of them, that's the movie. Yeah, from the United States or Canada, the number is 585-596-0606. And I don't know the WhatsApp number. Let me just play back this phone. Just a play
On
back.
January 5th,
Oh,
2024. On January 5th, 2024, Alaskan Airlines, which was traveling from Portland to California, with 171 passengers on board. While it was about halfway the cruising altitude, an entire portion of the aircraft, which included 2 passenger seats, blew out, mid-flight. And as fate had it, those 2 seats were unoccupied, and all 171 passengers were saved, including crew members. When the 2 passengers who missed their flight were interviewed, they both confirmed that they accidentally missed their flight, and they were so upset before this incident took place. So this brings us to a very interesting concept called burnt toast theory. So it basically explains,
Coming to your car.
if you burn your toast in the morning, the extra time that you took to make another toast would have either saved you from a brutal accident, or it would have just given you enough time to meet that special someone that you might end up spending the rest of your life. Remember, every time you feel that you are facing a failure, trust the process. You either being protected or you are propelled towards that as something better for you.
You're either being protected or you're being propelled towards something better for you. Interessante. Good afternoon, Carla Wagwa.
Good afternoon. I'm getting to be a regular.
That's okay.
Anyway, good afternoon to everyone. On the,
All right.
and yourself. Okay, I was adopted.
Mm-hmm.
And all my life, I wanted to, meet my birth mother. So anyway, I went through life and everything. Okay, I was working. I was 43 years old. I was working at a company. And one day I was kind of bored, so I was on the computer, and I just found this website. And the website was sort of like you can find people, get in contact with people. So I filled out, made a little paragraph of who I was looking for. And I only knew my mother's last name, her maiden name, and that she worked in a hospital. That's all I knew about her. She worked in a children's hospital. Okay. And, so I posted it, and, you put your email, which I use my company email, that they could respond back to me. So fast forward 2 years. All of a sudden, one day I opened up my email, and it was a message that said that the website contacted me and said, we have somebody who responded to that message. So when I read the message, it was a guy, and he said, I'm your brother. And his name was kind of funny looking, And I said, poor soul, he thinks he found his long-lost sister, but, I don't think he's my brother. But he left his phone number, and his phone number was in England. So just because the goodness of my heart, I said, okay, on the way home, I'm going to buy a phone card, long-distance phone card, and call him and, just tell him, like, I hope he finds who he's looking for. When I called him, his wife answered the phone, and she said he wasn't there, but it's very important that I call him back. Right? So I waited a little bit, and then I called him back. So he said to me, I think I'm your brother. And I said, no, I don't think so, I said, but I hope you find who you're looking for. He said, please, just keep quiet and let me talk.
Right. So
I said, okay. So I let him talk. So he started talking, and he was telling me things. And, I was listening, but I wasn't, I was just being polite. And then he asked me if I had any baby pictures of myself. And I said, yes. And he said, what do you notice about all the pictures that you have? What you're wearing? And I said, just a minute. I went and got my photo album. And I said, well, I'm always in frilly dresses and stuff. He said, no, there's something significant in all the pictures. I said, oh, yeah. No, I said, I have on, frilly dresses. And he said, no. He said, what about the ribbon in your hair? And then I started looking at the pictures, and all the pictures had ribbons. I had a ribbon in my hair, and I was thinking to myself, like, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked me if I had a picture of a wedding photo. And I said, no. And he said, did your mother that raised you have a picture of a wedding? And you were in it. He said, and your brother is holding you, has his arm around like a stronghold on your neck, sort of thing. Like, how you try to keep a youngster quiet or calm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said that, I almost had a heart attack because I have the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So he was my brother. Now, the website that I went on, he wasn't looking for anybody. He just happened to be looking for some football stuff, soccer. And he happened to click on that website, and he just got interested, and he just started reading the threads, right? And then he saw his mother's maiden name. And when I went back to the website, it didn't exist. And he tried to get back on the website, and it was just gone. Now, the company I was working for was getting bought out by Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And
just so callers know, you're calling from Canada.
yes. And 2 months,
Viewers,
2 months
viewers.
after we talked, my company would have been non-existent. That email address would have been closed down because it had the company's name in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, so I made arrangements to go to England, and it so happened that the day I arrived, not knowing, was his birthday. And I spent a month there with them and everything, and I came back home, and about 2 months later, my birth mother called me and told me he died.
Your brother?
Yes, so he got to meet me, spend a month of his, a month with me, and then he died he had a aneurysm and died. So my mother lost a son but gained a daughter.
Wow.
And my parents died, and my father knew everything about my mother, but my birth mother had made a pact not to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But my father had told me the thing that he told me was that she was a nurse, and what her last name was. But then my mother that raised me stopped him, and from telling the secret.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he died. So I could never get that information because my mother would never tell me. Well, she died 8 months after him too. So the secret was locked within the three of them. My birth mother and my parents.
So after you went over there and happened to have gotten there on his birthday and spent a month over there, and then your brother passed 2 months after, but got to know you,
Yes.
and then your birth mother called you. So this was the first time you're hearing from your birth mother, right?
No. When I went there, she was there. I met her.
Oh, she was there. You met her, but then she called you and said that your brother died.
Yes.
And then after that, 8 months later, your birth mother died.
No, my birth mother is still alive.
Which mother died 8 months later?
The mother that raised
The
me.
mother that... Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The parents that raised me, they both died, so they had the secret locked within them.
Right.
But it's so weird because the website, we could never find that website again.
So what do you think? 'Cause there's a string of things that happened there. I mean, the website was just there for a while. When the website disappeared, the contact was made, and he reached out, and
exactly. And the fact that the company would have been non-existent if he hadn't have sent me the email when he did.
Right, because that email would no longer be functioning.
Exactly. So things just happened to line up.
And then if your parents, they, eventually passed, and had they passed and carried the secret with them, there's no way you could have made that contact with your mother, your birth mother.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then in making the contact with your brother, right, and then you going over there and you're meeting your birth mother and your brother, and then your brother died, and then your mother was able to say, at least my daughter is here now. So interesting.
Yeah, there's all, it's like he was writing, he asked me when we talked on, on the phone and everything like this, and then because he was a professor and in a university, but he was also a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked me to write down all my feelings because he wanted to write a book about finding me and how he found me, how everything lined up, and all the circumstances and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. So when I went to England, I took the transcript to him.
Mm-hmm.
But then I sent the transcript back to me, and now I'm planning on writing a book about that.
Okay. Interesting.
So, things happen, and you don't know why they happen, but they line up, in perfect, just when I had even forgotten about the website and sending the little thread about everything, but things just happen.
So based on that experience, then, if one unusual thing happened, then another unusual thing happened, then another unusual thing happened, then another unusual thing happened, that separately somebody would say, well, it's just a coincidence. But then if you see all these unusual things happening and together they comprise a narrative, they comprise a continuum related to one particular issue, do you think that it's just a simpler string of coincidences? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No. Do you think that when those things, when you have a whole bunch of unusual things happening relating to one particular event or one particular, in this case, you being adopted, and after all these years connection with your relatives, or the string of things happening, each by themselves, somebody could identify it as, oh, that's just a coincidence, and that's a coincidence too, and that one is a coincidence too. Do you think it's really just a string of coincidences, or there is something going on that is causing them to happen?
There had to be something going on because, he wasn't looking for me. He was looking at football scores.
Mm-hmm.
And he just happened to see it and, just curious, opened up that website and, to see what was going on.
And then the website closed down and whatever, but then it just led to,
Yes. And the fact, I didn't have to call him. I'm not a very social person.
Right.
So, but just because, I felt sorry for him because I said to myself, if he was missing a sister and he thought I was his sister, the least I could do is buy a $5 card and call him and, give him some words of encouragement.
Right, and confirm to him that I am not your sister, so don't go thinking that I am. So you're doing him a favor as far as you were concerned when you called.
Yes, I was trying to be polite,
Right.
So if I hadn't have done that, then,
Interesting.
I can't hear you.
No, I'm hearing you.
Oh, no, I'm not hearing you.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes you go out. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Well, okay. All right. Sorry about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So you're still in touch with your mom now?
Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, things, people could say it's coincidence, but it's my life, and I know, that it's too many coincidences. And when the company closed down, I received a large sum of money, like a package.
Right.
Now, if I didn't receive that package, I don't think I'd be traveling to England. I'd be looking for another job.
Right.
So getting the package to, allowed me to be able to go and spend a month and enjoy myself.
Right, right, right.
So everything, and the fact that I just happened to, not knowing, just happened to, when I called the airline to book the ticket, they told me one day, and then, I said, oh, no, I don't want that day. I'll take this day, not knowing it was his birthday.
Right, 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 right. Interesting.
And when he found out that I was coming on that day, he was so excited.
Right.
He got a birthday gift, his sister.
Like perhaps like the a really incredible birthday gift that he got just before he passed on.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Listen,
Really cool.
that's quite a story right there. Again, with all those incidents, that together, it defies the characterization of just a string of coincidences. That there may well be something going on there that led to those things happening.
Because I used to always say, I just want to see, what people don't realize, when you're adopted and you don't know who you don't know your relatives, your blood relatives, and you see, people who are related, and you say to yourself, like, that was the first time I was 43 years old when I actually met somebody who had the same blood running through their veins as me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it was like like a wow feeling, like, wow, this is family.
Right, right, right,
and
right.
To see my mother, to know that I came out of her body, it was
Mm-hmm.
like it was really,
Right, right, incredible.
like people always ask me, how did you feel? How did you feel? I said, I can't explain it. Like
surreal.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, all right. Listen, thanks for sharing, much appreciated, okay?
No problem.
All right, thank you so much. Yes.
All right, take care.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye. Interesante, and again, she detailed a series of events that, him looking for something to do with football, seeing his mother last name. Coincidence? I don't know. Triggering the memories of his sister and so forth and things like that. And then the website closing down, which led to, the website closing down led to, she would not have had that email. And the website, she used the email from her workplace, but the website closing down and thing, and then what transpired after. So if him never did go up on the website at that time and look for the football thing, if him did go later after the website closed down, him wouldn't see it. And him see it at that time, which led to the contact with she, and then fear company closed down, and even if the website did up and him see it and try to reach her, if the company closed down, it wouldn't reach her because she wouldn't be using the email anymore. Coincidence? I don't know. Okay. Now, I mean, many of us, we have had, I know a lot of people have had similar experiences where stuff happened and, they just defy a simplistic label of just a coincidence or an accident make that happen, man, or something like that, a great many people have had those type of experiences. And like I said, people put different labels on them. Some people say, the spirit was talking to me. Some people say my mind did tell me. My mind keep on tell me, some people, Jamaicans have a thing with them love to say them get a vision, right? Jamaicans, them always I get vision. I am convinced Jamaican get more vision than anybody else. Because Jamaicans always, I get a vision, I get the vision and thing. And if we get deep now, people, you see how Cashpot bigger Jamaica, right? Now, Cashpot is based on a game named Drop Hand that Jamaicans pronounce Japan. And it's a numbers game. And it was a numbers game brought to Jamaica by Chinese. But even though it was brought to Jamaica by Chinese, the numbers game is not exclusively Chinese. Like in African cosmology, they too have a number system. In Arabian cosmology, they too have a number system. In native peoples cosmology, they too have a number system. In fact, I think it was the native peoples of South America who found the number 0, which was revolutionary, by the way. But, and the idea is that the numbers have meanings. Now, you will hear Jamaicans talk about, and this is old school. This is, you're going deep in Jamaican culture, right? You hear Jamaicans talk about a rake. Not the rake where you use rake up leaves. It's spelled the same way, though. A rake, in this sense, is an event that has an inherent message in it or a symbolism in it. But again, you know, we are talking about cash pot gambling. Cash pot based on drop on. Drop on called Japan. Number system brought to Jamaica by Chinese, but number system also held by, you know, people of African descent. And the number system is such that I think it's 36 number, and each number represents something, but each number really have 36 meanings. But people don't follow the 36 meanings for each of the 36 number. You know, so, but one number can mean several things. But for the most part with Jamaicans, one number is just usually identified with one thing. So we know that 5 is thief. I don't really know. The people who play it, them know it by heart. Them know it by heart. Them know the top meaning for each number. Them know several of the other meanings for each number. So you have young girl, you have this and that, you have number 2, you know number 2 hour. So they know all these stuff with the numbers, right? But the concept of the rake, though, is that these people who play cash pot, you know, they must say a whole heap of rain will fall that led to a flood. And the flooding of the water run over upon a madman upon the sidewalk. And the madman a run and lick up in a one young lady. And a Jamaican would have say, Bombard, dirty water with madman a run in a young girl. And they come up with these things. You know, some I go buy so and so, I go buy so and so, I go buy. Because to that Jamaican is like, me get the rake. Me get the rake. So that is a rake, right? So it's an event, it's an interpretation of events as they're happening around you. And that Jamaicans believe those events, they're messages, and that there's a connection between the events and the number we are going to play out of the sitting where they must spin on TV and pick out the number, right? Again, the empiricist, the logician, would say, damn foolish this. You believe what happened out this and whatever related to what happened. You know, she said the man spin the sitting and thing and whatever, and it's just a random thing in pick out and thing. They have no connection. You can't tell that to them people in Jamaica who buy them cash pot and all them something there, right? When them tell you what the rake them when them get and thing and whatever. Yeah, all when them get raunchy with it, good sex. Yeah, some woman I say no, be good with belly pain. Me say my man with them be good and put it on for me and I be a belly pain. Me go buy so and so and so and so. Yo, is that next level them depend when them a juggle with that something there, you know. But again, it's a system where they are connected and paying attention to everything that's happening around them, and they believe everything that's happening around them is interconnected. So they whatever you may think about Cashpot, these are people who are aware because of that system. They're aware of them. I watch everything and I say what this could have mean in combination with that. And don't believe it simply, you know. I come into your caller if me not explain it good, but like say one bird fly over and go do upon something or whatever, you know, Jamaican they say that a good luck. If bird do upon you, a good luck that. But like is a bird do upon you and then probably a Cashmat person cannot come explain like some of the rake with them get, but they're always in tune with what is happening around them. And they're connected with it, and they feel that they're getting messages from it and say this going to happen if that happen and that going to happen if that happen, you know, if you understand what I'm saying. Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, brother. First time caller.
Move your little dirty nastiness and go. What go on, my brother? What go on?
You know, say, maybe I'm paying this little thing, you see?
Yeah.
And I said to myself, you know, so I'm looking at Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of the dignitaries and anything there. There's nobody me see in a Jamaica where can relate to a Jamaican in simple terms. For them get the understanding of where, you know, what the topic is or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like you.
Me?
Really? No, seriously. No, that is really, you know, this is a serious thing that thing.
Okay.
Any Jamaican where you have a reason, you can relate to them that them can understand.
Appreciate that. Give
all
thanks.
of the politicians, them and whatever, I say nobody in a Jamaica who can relate to Jamaica like you.
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
Even sometimes for your program, when somebody I call in and, you know, listeners might not understand, you know, what they might say. You always break it down to them and say, people, this is what they mean. This is so and so and so.
Okay.
They have to give a lot of credit, man. They tell you the truth. They listen to the program and they say they have to give a lot of credit. Because some topics you come up with and some things that people are learning from you. Trust me. It's appreciated.
No, I appreciate you taking the time to call in and share that, you know. I appreciate you taking the time for calling and share it. You know. A man who is critical like you too, I don't put up with foolishness.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
A
man who is straightforward and blunt like you. Woman, I don't have time for waste with them man, and the man and I do not waste your time. For you, yeah, say that, we give thanks, you know. We give thanks.
Yeah, man, I see your thing, man. You know, but I'm sorry for the politician where you never have a debate in terms of Jamaican culture and where people really, the needs of Jamaican people. You don't wrap them around your finger like that.
Well, you know, them do them thing. Them do the thing, me do my thing, you know.
Yeah. I'll not say, Virgin, just keep up the good work, Virgin.
No, man, give thanks, man. Thank you for calling in just to share that, you know, and give me, you know, some flowers and things. We give thanks, you know, appreciate it, you know.
All right, we talk.
I'm a general. Cool, man. Protection.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, you see, in the man, yeah. A man listening show, you know, so the man in a calling, like, the man more listening, you know, you understand, and people who listen and thing and whatever, yeah. You know, and there's a no nonsense man, you know. man run certain joke, you understand? And for him, you know, call in and bring that, you know, just share that there, you know. We give thanks, my general. Yeah, greetings, hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
No problem when me a call, me say me just a call your phone line just busy, so everybody just want to call your phone.
No, the phone line never busy.
Me say the phone line busy, man, Raga, me a call and me not get through.
No, that's because I go idiot phone, you probably a call pan.
Hey, Raga, check the call log, man. Look if you don't see me a call. Me call. Anyway, my background noisy.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to stay long, but right now, I know you're not the big up on your show, but I'm me attack you now, so I'm not going to even ask you if I can big up right now. I big up everybody from ANC, whether you come as sports or you not come as sports, whether you make it public, so you're in an ANC or you're private with the ANC business, big up everybody will say ANC. For them, I'm going to small big up. I never know why I go to PDC, because I never seen a representative from over there now. But anyway,
Yeah.
for all of the people them want to come out publicly yet and say they want to be a part of ANC, you can reach out to us at antsnestcrew@gmail.com.
Are you kidding me?
People, CBS, Nikita, Pretty Punchy, and Tasha, I'm asking you all to drop it in the chat. Yes, everything is official and global. We bougie over here.
So
Okay.
on the email address, if anybody want to join the ANC, them can email on that
Yeah.
ANTSNESTCREW, antsnestcrew@gmail.com, right?
Yes.
But what not easy? What kind of organization are going over this email upon all these things?
Listen, we got it. We got it locked. Okay?
Antsnestcrew@gmail.com.
Yes.
Antsnestcrew.
I don't know, kaba something we are doing. We don't do kabas.
No, kaba, no krebe, no kaba. Who can I wonder? Yeah, but like it. So if anybody want to join the ANC crew, you heard it, antsnestcrew@gmail.com. Again, antsnestcrew@gmail.com. And Java is asking, folks to, she was asking, you see it, you ask your fellow Antsnest people them to write it in the chat, and I'll know them can't write it in the chat.
They were busy, so you notice I wrote it.
No, me not see it. You put it in the chat?
Yes, I did.
You did. So, but you asked them to do it and them not do it, right?
They are busy. They are busy. That's the only reason. You notice they're not here anymore?
No, it's probably that when you call out the letters, Del Marine probably don't know what the letters are and all them something there. So poor she couldn't type it, and who else did the CBS? She not type it either. She probably don't know what the letter them is and things like that, because we know some have some challenges over there, and one of the challenges them on the ABC. Yeah, and you see it. So none of them not put it in yet. Me not see none of them put it in yet.
I already did, so what would be the reason for them putting it again?
But you ask them to do it. That even Chrissy do it. All Chrissy know about a great art. Del Marine lucky you not help her up like a little paraplegic can make she find the great art and thing. Cause she did that dead what you under pressure,
Yeah, the nervousness in your voice.
Nervousness in her over voice.
Nervous. No, don't get nerviness now.
No, what kind of nerviness? No nerviness can't nerviness round here, so man. Me I'm telling you that. Listen, look who on the crew, Chrissy. Chrissy on the crew. Right?
So no good somebody that?
What kind of good somebody that? What kind of good girl? Right? You probably don't even know Chrissy's story. Okay, so just go and call or whatever.
If me don't know Chrissy's story, you can't know it, Raga.
Me know Chrissy's story. You don't know Chrissy's. Watch out. I the one Milo come out and say straight, can't make it to sport day, but definitely. Oh, Milo says she going to contribute something, but she can't make it to. All right, you see, you know why Milo now come? Milo link me and tell me, say, she a ANC, but she know the battering with ANC I get and whatever, she easily get depressed and down. She said she don't want to experience that and whatever, so she got avoid it. That's why Milo not coming. That's why Milo not coming.
Never.
That's
right?
never the case.
That is why Milo not coming. Milo tell me that. Yes, she not come because she knows the auntie have beer things that go on. Yeah.
Milo don't talk to the likes of SBC and PDC.
What? So what?
Milo don't talk to the likes of SBC and PDC.
Yeah. You can't go and say what you say, man. You can't go. First of all, una hype and whatever. Chrissy did tell us that she only eat cooked food once every 2 weeks.
You can imagine. Oh, she look nice, you know. She don't need to eat no cooked food every day,
Chrissy only eat cooked food once every 2 weeks.
Pretty much well for her. Pretty well for her. Pretty.
Listen.
So why would she need more?
If Chrissy are going to run and represent for you, Chrissy would be the personage. Chrissy running Funa and I represent Funa, whatever. It going to be like a bulla run, right? It going to be like a cheese tricks a run. It going to be like a banana chips a run. You understand what I say? What a sweet biscuit they
were. Why are you worried about that?
No, what a sweet biscuit they did I run the place at Jamaica name again?
Well, Shirley
biscuit. Shirley. That's why I like talking to you, because right away you connect with somebody. Oh, you know, so yeah, I be at them here so Chrissy eat, right? I once every 2 times a month Chrissy eat cooked food and whatever. Beer bull and Shirley biscuit and them dry food that she eat and whatever. She can't win the race and whatever. She better lucky send a breeze not blow too tough over there, whatever, because she going blow away and think the way how she light. You understand? So when I look on your team and your people and all them something there, you know see how Sham sturdy and fit and solid and ready. And that if you know about here, that
we can't hear the bitterness. We can't hear the bitterness.
You can't go and say what you say, yeah.
Stop being bitter.
What
you know, life would be nicer if you weren't like that.
What do want Milo said because she'd be out of the country.
Yes,
Milo just tell her that.
Traveler.
Milo just tell her that. Milo tell me say she can't come witness the battering and the massacre we're not gonna go through and whatever. That Milo say, yeah.
Before I go, let me tell you something. You see, the lives of SDC members would be so much better if you lived life with grace, empathy, understanding, compassion, and stop being judgmental and put aside your criticism. Okay?
Listen to me. Even if we have grace, empathy, and compassion and them something that it don't make sense you have it to a set of hyenas. It don't make sense, right? It don't make sense you have it to a set of hyenas. Because the hyena, them when you see them or whatever, when you're there, they are kind and nice to them. So we know what we're dealing with over here, okay? Grace, empathy, and this and that no make sense when you deal with the likes of Unos.
Stop it. We know all of this is just your defense for the sports day, the beating where you're going to get caught, we're going to completely annihilate it, like we always do.
Yeah, we never not look on you and whatever, and say nothing and whatever. Be a chat to
the fear. It's the fear. We understand your fear.
Be a chat to right? Because you can't even control yourself certain way and whatever. You understand? So, yeah.
You talking about control with Mango over there? That is so out of control? How dare you?
No. Mango is organized chaos. Right? There's a difference. Right. Mango no write it, and Mango have a little mad thing about her. But Mango know exactly where her madness is located, when to invoke it, when to trigger it, when to turn it off, and whatever, okay?
Oh no, never. That's never the case with Mango. Mango is always chaotic.
It's her uniqueness one can't really comprehend, because we're not just regular run-of-the-mill frefre, right? That's all on
Whatever, man.
Frefre. Yeah,
I don't want bust Mango bubbles over here, so I not even say no more.
They don't worry about Mango. Mango is quite all right. Covered in yellow, powerful yellow, okay? That if you understand and load the thing. You see how Craig Turner just a knock on with the SDC.
You know, so him can't find a yellow heart. Him heartless. You know, so that.
I notice him not really put up the yellow heart in there. Him just write it out, SDC.
You know, so him not have no heart.
Craigton, are you having a Del Marine moment? You can't find the heart by your phone. Don't it, Craigton? You're rough, no?
Look from when this is going. Only Craigton should be able to locate the yellow heart.
Craigton, I know you're SDC, but are you having a similar senior moment like Del Marine had? Recently when she couldn't find the grey heart them. Craigton, roll out with some yellow heart and show them, say you know where you're going.
He can't find. He can't find his heart. He can't.
Jesus, God, please me, I beg you, me Craigton come with the yellow heart them quick so that. So Craigton, you really not come out with the yellow heart them. God, please, me I pray.
Right along.
Craigton, you have to come now, Craigton, man. We are depend on you. Craigton. Java, look how Craigton did that post enough and when I see nothing from me. You know, it's a Craigton busy in that phone right now. I look feed fast. Jesus God, Craigton, you're going to make a flap with you. So Craigton, roll out with the yellow heart, them, no, man.
You see, we already are leaving.
But look how Craigton did that post enough and then after we make a little talk, we don't see nothing from the general. Watch it. Blessed I give him so I say, here, Craigton. No.
Blessed him last.
Jesus God, Craigton last. We don't see Craigton. None of Craigton. Because the man did not come out hard with the SDC them. Be a SDC. And you going to call him out. Craigton, you made Java call you. Watch there. Get mad. All right, my general. Yeah.
All right, thank you, female.
Yeah, we have to give respect to Blessed. Java, the dog did disappear, you know. Yo, Craigton disappear. I said that I will Craigton after the call him out that thing or whatever. But him find them though.
You see, if he never did disrespect CBS, he would have signed them long time.
You know, worry yourself, man. See, I'm blessed help him, man.
Come on.
I'm blessed and easy, and blessed say, Craigton, here. Not bad. Craigton, here. Yeah. Craigton, hold them here. Hold them here.
God. But look how you nearly have to resuscitate you.
No, because I did that fret a while ago. Maybe say big and serious Craigton, you really can't find the yellow heart. They with them there. See, lawyer say Raga did that fret, you know. Hell yeah. No. I'm not going to say, yo. The Craigton, you can really make them flap with so. I think because after we done on it to Del Marine, you know, come and know have to get busy on Del Marine phone or something. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. Because one thing we read to her though, she did honest, you know, because as she come out and say, me can't find it. Oh, God. Anyway, so again, people, Java is saying if you want to join the ANC, I'm going to put in the chat phone and I'm going to the email ANTSNESTCREW@gmail.com, right?
Yes.
AntsNestCrew@gmail.com. Just email them and tell them you want to join. And if you email them, then that would mean say yeah, express an interest. So we're probably not gonna get the banana chips and the second and lean boot like Del Marine.
No, they're gonna get their gray attire for sports day. They just need to say their size.
Gray attire. So what will the attire be?
You don't need to know.
What will the attire be?
You don't need the grungy gray.
Yeah, but grungy gray what?
Yes, the grungy gray color. You don't need to know the attire.
Well, now come and say, look at Kaylee's t-shirt. I saw look at Kaylee's t-shirt to that come with door.
Look here, don't be telling me so I don't need to go get good fabric to make on the material.
Nah, you don't worry about that, right? Sham the pan top of that. Liar tell for my sister. Liar tell for my charge. 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 All right. What you want? What you want, Milo? Run out. What?
I love New York. You can go in the song.
Is what you want, Milo? Run out with the grey art, there, man.
Of course.
Milo, go away, you're wicked. You're a warrior. That may I tell you. You're. All right. Listen to me. I go and go look my my Manish water. You know what? But you know, if you really think about it, you know. The way Jamaicans them love keep up them foolishness about certain things. Why them still a drink Manish water?
Manish water.
Now them say them not this and them not that and whatever, but them still a drink Manish water. And even the other side, the way them deep up in the silliness, them still not go drink womanish water too.
Water, not that, they're not good.
Yeah, because them say, no, we're not drinking woman water, and, you know. But them would say, better them drink woman water than man water. Well, that them would have say. That them would have say. But manish water, you know, when you drink the water, you turn man. I guess that's the principle behind it, don't you? All right. But big up yourself and think, but if you know, if you're hungry and think, I'm gonna buy you like half dozen Kisco and send come give, just say the word and we send it over and me just put it to Ants Nest, Hungry Belly Ants Nest crew and mail it to here. You know, some Kisco and some little knickknacks and thing, you know, and a little care package and thing, you know, because you don't know.
Yesterday pretty punched it over Walmart. Don't do yesterday. So why would I need to reach out to you now? Huh?
Well,
you can't imagine if me not ask you and you come over.
No, wait. So, hold on.
What if I ask? So what going to happen?
Hold on. We're pretty important to do that. See that? Craig Time said, okay, I'm going to look at Asham too, you know. Well, we're pretty important to do that doing at Walmart. Like that just sounds contradictory.
Shopping for food.
Shopping for what kind of food? Oh, well, yeah. Because I know once she go Walmart and say she is shopping for food, she gone in at the frozen food section.
No,
is the
food here.
Listen to me, is a frozen, when Pretty Punchy go supermarket and whatever, girl, take up residence in at the frozen food microwave section here. Just pick up food and go put in a microwave. You can't tell me nothing.
So what make you come here and tell me your business?
What, man, business? Listen to me. Raga don't go in the frozen food section because...
No, Raga get it delivered.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uber Eats do a thing. Now feel though. Love me. Okay, I'm going to go to the restaurant. No, Java. No.
You get delivered to you.
Listen to me. When me a juggler and I do my thing, me used to can me really not like how them taste the whatever. Me rather go buy you know. Me not cook as you know, but me rather go restaurant. Thank God which part we live in a southeast Queens, a big Jamaican restaurant road. But anyway, you know why me not go back in other, you know why me not go back in that section there though? From me go read one something where they say the frozen food and kill body. That's it. Never go back in there. From me read that thing or whatever, me say, me not going back. We not play with that something there. We don't entertain body killers around here. You understand? We don't entertain. Me hear now say frozen food not good for this and that and whatever for erection and contribute to ED, this and that. Me not go back over there. Okay.
Not at all. I would encourage you to, because there's only one you have.
Yeah.
One good run, you can't manage to make that happen to you at this stage.
No, yeah, because you know, I'm a Raga one pop, so we don't need nothing for you know. I feel good right I know if it's a Raga one pop. I know if it's a Raga half pop.
So that's why it's good that you say no to frozen food.
Yeah, I mean, the general have a conversation and I tell him say that is why I not go there and him thank me for that and you know and him say yeah, I love how I manage the thing because he must say remember say you him can't really go himself, you know. So me affair, you know. So me and the general have a conversation about that and thing and whatever, and him say, yeah, it's a good deal, you see me? Yeah. Yeah, so we don't go in frozen food. And we are telling man them on the need for lower them frozen food something there, yeah? A quick thing, but them full of all kind of sickness, them frozen food thing, them man, we not really help we, you know. A greens with the thing, you understand?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Green.
No, one thing do I'm a bad pan in a Java, I'm a juicing, you know, I'm gonna play with
the
something.
Juicing. Then Miss Nama no make it easy for you.
Miss who?
Miss Nama.
We at that?
The Nama.
Oh, Nama. What do you mean, Miss Nama? You know what I say? I mix up. Yeah, because my Nama juice, yeah, it's a little bit on the pricey side. But I go through several juices, you know. But I just say, boom, I shut my eye and bite. And let me tell you, it wasn't a mistake. So I have a nice little blender, and I have a nice little juicer. And between the two of them, I'm good, man. My thing I go, yeah. My thing I go right now. My bin I go to a drought. So I get a look run right now. My team would have gone good. I should have been careful to scratch. You could all get a second round after them green just start a work up in a me all them look away and all them sitting there.
Yes, man, the green powerful, man. You know, hungry.
No, honestly, you know, you see that green something that way to work, you know.
Me I tell you.
No, man, it works.
Then that's why I'm ready for sports there.
And let me tell you what I like when the more greens, the more, I want to say greens, I mean fruits too, you know, people. I mean juice, you know, like, yeah, and then look at something there. So I mix it up and think. But honestly, people, may I tell you the truth. One, the more my juice healthy, my appetite for sweet decrease. That you find that happened to you when you do that too?
Yes.
No, honestly. The more sweet me eat, the more sweet my body want, right? And then the more, you know, so I not like me eat a little bulla and cheese every now and then and them something there. So I still, you know, I look a snack thing them I want. But that green something the people, man, the more, and then you get a little natural energy from it too, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get a little. And I want, it's not like an aggressive, obvious thing like you feel like you go kick over one building. But you stay upon a certain little soft high when you eat vegetables and them thing there, whatever, and you know?
You just feel like you can always go, you don't get tired easily.
Exactly. Then that me I tell you, say now, say anyhow, me get all I run right now, I could have probably murder he wrote when me don't deal with them case. Yeah, understand what I say? But, you know, me not hang my to me can't reach it. Me I just go and stay on my one pop stage.
Yeah, man, you're right, because you have to come at sports here to annihilate them.
Yes, so I have to make sure, say, me not sort out none at all, not a week. Hey, you ever there Jamaica, and when sports day come up, them I tell the runner them say, and don't do nothing.
The football player there.
The football player. Them always I tell them, don't do nothing. The days before the match, don't do nothing. Like, it's a big thing at Jamaica where they say, like, all a man lose a race. I say, yeah, man, I the whole heap of girl, you know, I see me the girl them last night, you know, out the road and see them, him now run good. It was a big thing at Jamaica, man. Say if you go sports there, you know, for going, we don't look a dugu like the 2-3 days them before, you know.
Yep.
Then tell me something now. You know, Juliet Legore and her husband did a listen to the show yesterday now. You think, say, Juliet Legore husband are going to lower her for she run her go with nothing?
Of course.
Me not think him out do it. Me not think him out do it. He might advise her not to do it. You know why? No. It's her husband like and him love her and him care about her.
He's a very supportive husband.
No, but he might go try if she not go through the embarrassment. Right?
No, he knows that she's capable of winning.
Wait there. Let me see. Let's see my car. May I try bring in this person who are called. You have somebody who are called, you know. Oh, well, on the odd card. Let me see. Oh. Maybe I try add that person who are called, you know. And I think I know his who, you know, but I thought there was a way to add. I mean, the person is on hold. I think the person is on.
So you to merge it then?
Yeah. And one of your old ANC combo them.
Let them in.
No, man. Let me say add call. Let me say all contacts. No, more I say who just call. Yeah, nah,
Tell me which one of them.
Eh?
Tell me which one of them.
The 3P one, man, the old crosses.
All right. Not say a word.
All right, yeah, bring in that one.
Why?
I think that one.
Not sure. Okay.
Huh? No, you're not used to your phone. You're probably not used to your phone. Is that a new phone?
Yeah, all day every day.
Probably a new
all
phone.
Day,
every day. Used to it, you know. All right, let me see. So probably I bring in the old crosses. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Say hi to my twin.
Hello?
You not hear me?
Of course you're not here. What you for hear it? I know you pop down phone, right?
No, she's on the line.
Hello?
I can hear her.
What?
Hello?
What? Hello?
Hey, boy.
Hi. Hey, sis.
Hear ya.
Hey, ANC.
Watch ya. Hi, friend, pa your Canada phone. Hello, ANC, pa your Canada
sis,
phone.
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, everyone.
ANC ready.
Hello, 3P, pa your Canada phone. Big up yourself, pa your Canada phone.
Hi, Raga.
Don't come eye me. I don't eye with your right hand. Okay, we're not taking no eye around here.
Raga, you big today?
Well, we're
Hey,
not taking no.
Christina.
Here ya.
Hey, Antasha.
Here ya.
Hey, Naki Boo. Hey,
Hey,
Delta.
George and Marlene and Milo and Corinne and Christy.
Hello to the new members of ANC.
Listen to me.
We welcome you all.
What I need to do is tell the people them the truth why Nakita not in none of the chat them from what they talk the truth where God love. That's what I need to do.
Naki busy.
She's very busy.
ANC business.
But of course she must busy. She must busy a fight the lawsuit when them a charge her for down there so them catch her in a stop and shop a thief salt mackerel. Listen
You're not
to
going
me.
to do my sister like that, right?
Yeah, them catch her in a Houston and stop and shop a thief salt mackerel and have the heart go crutch it too and thing and go raw up herself and all these things or whatever. That's enough we need to talk about or whatever and thing. I open and look out for her and support her.
That's what we do around here.
Yeah.
So that would never be
going
the
back
case.
to clean. I'm going back to clean up. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, well, you're going back for
Okay,
clean.
bye,
What kind of
sis.
clean? What
Bye,
kind of
sis.
clean?
Love ya.
I want
Love
to
you.
buff on
Love you,
about going back for
ANC.
clean. But clean. Who you a fool around here? Watch out about
Love
clean.
I
But
know how
clean.
to do
You don't
housework,
want nothing but clean. You don't want nothing but you and Milo. Me done reading already. When it comes to clean, the two on the buff and you can't clean. Okay, so you can't fool nobody around here. You see, all the one Merlin. No, I'm not. I don't even not say nothing to she, you know, because you're right.
I do hope you take a shower tonight, okay?
Oh, no, that is on the agenda. Show, yeah, bathing I go on tonight, yeah. Bathing I go on tonight, you know. Hey, do you know about my new shower? Pretty much you never hear about my new shower when I get? Watch out, Java, she never hear about the new shower I buy.
Him buy new shower. I make it money in bed with it feel good, make you feel good.
I'm
but
me for tell you.
Twice a day.
You know the white, you know the white one them with them say it's a rain shower, them call it rain. And you can change them.
I have a question.
Yeah, I don't want a question from you. May I tell
do you only use it to wash the shower, to wash your body off, or do you use it
don't want to hear nothing from you. I just tell you, say, I have a bar shower head and thing, and I love go under it and spend forever. And anytime I under the shower and thing, I sing. You couldn't distinguish between me and Luther Vandross and them big singer and whatever in a cars. Yeah, boy, thing turn up, right? The shower just does that to me, all right? And that may I tell you.
So, did you gave up the lotion for the shower?
What? Nah, me one of them when me done bathe, if me not need to use lotion, me not use it, you know. In fact, when I go out, me put on lotion. Or when me dev woman thing or whatever, and you know, like in the winter, so But because I'm such a blessed person, and Java, you think Pretty Punchy are gonna know what Aile back mean?
Yes.
Pretty Punchy, don't tell her Java. Pretty Punchy, what Aile back mean? Jamaican talk. Aile back, what that mean?
Hello? I can't hear you. Hello?
What Aile back mean? Yeah, exactly. Java, she don't know, you know. She don't know. She don't know. When we not read lotion, because you don't know we have Aile back.
Bye, guys.
All
Later.
right, Pretty Punchy. Go on, yeah, man. Go and go sprinkle the bleach on your banana, them. Anyway, Java, man, I go look some food here now, you see it.
Okay.
All right, protection and blessings, man.
Protection.
See?
Okay,
right.
peeps, remember the email address, antsnestprew@gmail.com. Okay, guys?
People, again, that's the Ants Nest Crew email. And if you want to join the Ants Nest Crew, that would be the email. You just send an email to them and make them know where go on, particularly forget your little grungy gray t-shirt.
Attire.
Right,
yes.
grungy gray. Grungy gray tablecloth where them are going to make them wear and all these things. Again, it's antsnestcrew@gmail.com, antsnestcrew@gmail.com. And of course, it's more than one and so it's ANTS.
Yes.
NESTCREW antsnestcrew@gmail.com. Now, when I write on the email, I go find say and feel like it all rotten off and whatever, that is just a consequence of una email. Don't feel anything strange right there. So that is just a natural occurrence from associating with this type of entity. Anyway, good evening, Java.
All right. Bad mind SDC leader, we still love you same way. I love we are give to SDC.
And Raga loves you too. All right,
yes.
Blessings, man.
One tampon, one antness, and half a spray them and quarter pop them crew. All right, people.
All right, blessings, man. Respect and honor. Cool. Well, people, I eat that, you know. I have some errands I have to go run, you know, and I have weekend errands, you know, daddying, you know what I'm saying? So people just go and bless upon themselves and I don't know, say Monday are the juggling again and everything is everything, and I have a wonderful, fantabulous, scrumptigalocious weekend and thing. Y'all take care of you and yours, be safe, watch your head back when you're out on the road and all them thing there. I remember the motto, you know, laugh, learn, and grow. Laugh, learn, and grow. All right, make sure say every day you're growing in some little way, you know, you enrich yourself in some way. And laugh, you know, people laugh. Find something for laugh about. It make a difference in your temperament. It make a difference in how you look. It make a difference in your capacity to withstand illnesses. It make a difference in avoiding toxicity. It make a difference in avoiding negativity. Laugh, man. Enough for laugh, all right? Find something for laugh about. Be, you know, associate with people who don't take themselves too seriously and who not try to impose excessive seriousness upon honor and thing, which can be synonymous with unnecessary stress. All right, so be careful of that. Guard yourself, protect you, establish boundaries, even if you have to be subtle and smooth in doing so, but ease off the crosses them where it just bring stress and problem upon you. If you have that friend who is cool in many ways, but a be a problem them chat about. Everything is stress, everything a problem and whatever. You probably not have to cut them off, but you know, cut down them time or something like that, you know. Or, you know, but I stay up on the phone with them all the while and thing, you know. Give them a once a week talk or a once a month talk or whatever. But protect you, enjoy you, and make sure say y'all grow, make sure say y'all learn, and make sure say y'all laugh. All right? Laugh, learn, and grow. That we say have a wonderful weekend, people. And thing. And soon on Monday, when we juggle again, seeing out the road. Yeah. Voila. me draft one more of them. You know, some need to put some of the other song them from my album. I never really upload them, you know. Yeah. Tambourine is always a winner, you know. So, yeah, here we go.
Tambourine, Ragashanti, talk up some city, I know. Men. Now say nigga sleep with evil, them a kiss up with the devil, and a drain the blood that get to people. We get to them a feel, and every day we weep and we'll only get to people in a way jail. Claim to say them bright and only them a juggle right, so them no want to see we truth in a the life. Bleed we feed them, dream feed them alone, go king and queen, and them want me stop, shake me tambourine. But me not stop, shake me tambourine. Oh, when them try to take me life, we will treat them, we will fight, and me not stop, shake me tambourine. Them two man they win. Now say nigga sleep with evil, them a kiss up with the devil, and a drain the blood that get to people. We get to them a feel, and every day we weep and we'll only get to people in a way jail. Claim to say them bright and only them a juggle right, so them no want to see we truth in a the life. Bleed we feed them, dream feed them alone, go king and queen, and them want me stop, shake me tambourine. But me not stop, shake me tambourine. Shake me tambourine. Oh, when them try to take me life, we will treat them, we will fight, and me not stop, shake me tambourine. Them two man they when no like me, and them friend them way a fight me, make them pledge them a go destroy me. Them a fight me cause them know what me say, big up the ghetto, and me nah go make them give me any blue. Still I grow me tree, big up me mama, mystery, no make me let me God, make me get degrees. But though accomplishments, them cute and house and car and pretty boot, me still a celebrate, get over the road. And me nah stop, shake me tambourine. No, me nah stop, shake me tambourine. Oh, when them try to take me life, we will treat them, we will fight, and me not stop, shake me tambourine. Darkness know them sin, I use we fat fry them dumpling, but them feel know we done with them the sin thing. Get to fight for party, win election done, and then them sin cause money run, and get the people get nothing. So we want the whole of them know we want to star, we wanna show, we not go make them take we fin no poppy show. Flush them with them lies, cause get to big up to the sky. We are elephant and them a ginger fly. And me not stop, shake me tambourine. No, me not stop, shake me tambourine. Oh, when them try to take me life, we will treat them, we will fight, and me not stop, shake me tambourine. Them bad mind deeper than a well and good, this and fight them a sell deodorant and never hide them bad smell. We not go follow them cause them low, we no rate them, them get boo, we clean them from we nose, them a boo boo. So get to people, we have your one, no shame of where we come from. Get to have we crosses, but we still strong. We no afraid of background, and when them fight, we get stronger. We wipe them where we toilet paper. And me not stop, shake me tambourine. No, me not stop, shake me tambourine. Oh, when them try to take me
out the road, you know. So big respect to all Massive and crew. Big up to all of the people who are going to Ghana September. Big up on yourself, you know. We're so looking forward to that. Do remember, so the next Ghana trip is next year, April 2025. That's the next Ghana trip because the September one is sold out. The 29th, the next one is a day. Tam Fam Olympics. Tam Fam Sports Day. When the whole of Tam Fam get together under one vibes, enough niceness, and enjoy ourselves. Ready up, ready up. Ready up, ready up, ready up. Do remember, Auntie Donna come up here in America. July 13, Amazura, Queens, New York, hosted by yours truly, Ragashanti. Roll out for that, people. Planka Nation. Planka Nation. Auntie Donna in the place. Auntie Donna, July 13, Amazura, hosted by yours truly, Ragashanti. The whole of the Planka family are going to make sure on the day. Hey, that one is Auntie Donna. Auntie Donna, make you beat them, so. Make you beat them, so. You're big star. You're big star. Auntie Donna, Planka Nation. Mad, 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 When we said July 13, Amazura, it's all about Auntie Donna. Make sure on the day. I am so excited about that one. July 13, Amazura. Look at something, you know. That really me, I'm going to look at something, don't. Once a big respect to the Canada people, me see the bill back. Me see the bill back from the Canada people, me see the bill back. Let's go and go through same way. Nobody make people and them careless argument get to the door. Canada people, rise! Yeah, Monday again, you know. Mad.